Possible next steps for the neural interface.
I'll take a look. Thanks, Doc. Mob enforcer turned walking tank. Rhino's racked up enough property damage to destroy Manhattan 3 times over. Vulture might be the smartest guy up on this wall. Not smart enough to duck 3 consecutive life sentences, of course, but still pretty brainy. Gonna miss that humorless grimace. Electro was the first legit superpowered villain I fought. Till then it had been regular guys in fancy suits. Electro was a big change. Big change. Last time I fought Scorpion, he asked if I knew what my skull looked like from the inside. Then offered to show me. Super fun guy.
비록 보는 사람이 아무도 없는 방송이지만 혹시 라이브가 아닌 유튜브로 올라갔을 때 누군가 보게 될 경우를 위해서 음성 녹음도 합니다. 이거는 박사님이 이런 거를 구성 중인 것 같네요. 우리는 어디로 가야 되나? 아, 저기 뭔가 또 있어. 단서를 찾아볼까요?
Peter is starting to suspect. He hides it, but I can tell. He's seen my twitch, noticed the decay of my fine motor control.
박사님이 아파요.
I'm the one who wanted a genius for an assistant. Of course he knows.
너무 티나게
My
떠셔갖고
work can improve millions of
누구라도
lives.
알아챘을 것 같아요.
Save millions of lives. It can also save my own. I just need more time.
네, 박사님이 이거를 써야 하는 사람이다, 진짜. 이 의수가 발명이 되면 박사님도 편안하게 지낼 수 있겠죠.
Direct interface with the basal ganglia. Exciting, but risky. I don't know, Doc. You'll need a gallium silk array to make it work. Even then, odds of injury are pretty high.
Gallium! Genius! Never mind the risks. We'll work them out in time.
박사님의 뇌?
Doc's really sick. At this rate, he'll lose control of his motor functions within a year. And if we're not careful,
많이
an
아픈가
intracranial implant could make things even worse. Even alter his personality. We need to proceed carefully.
숙모.
Doc, I'm sorry. My aunt just texted.
No worries, Peter. I was thinking of taking a break myself. As soon as I check our telemetry data.
Thanks. I'll be back in a few hours.
와, 피터가 제일 바빠. 이 세상에서 피터가 제일 바빠. 스토리 위주로 가보겠습니다. 아, 맞다. 내가 조기 구매 특전이 있어서 수트가 아마 뭐가 하나, 아, 이건가 보다. 이 두 개는 받은 건가 봐요. 마이크로 자이로 활동으로 더 빠르게 날릴 수 있으며 활용으로 실시간 운동량 전달 기능으로 적을 넘어뜨립니다. 오, 아이언 스파이더 수트 급속 성장 단원자 강철 합금 결정체로 만든 4개의 관절 18이 파멸을 일으킵니다. 이거 입어야겠다. 좋다. 있고, 오, 멋져. 여기는 이거다. 짱짱. 이거는 다른 거 키워봐야겠다. 모음 보행. 이거 괜찮고 웹 스트라이커 괜찮고. 풀차지 콘덴서. 데미지 증가. 시간 내려준다. 이거 좋은 거 같은데. 스킵 먼저. 리필. 지금 착용하고 있는 게 데미지 줄여주는 거랑 회복량 증가, 포커스 생성. 그냥 이대로 가고 장비를 좀 업그레이드를 할까요? 장비 탄창 증가했고 스킬 지금 7개 가능하니까 이거 좋다 하고 자가점 무기를 제일 정도로 충격. 지면 강타 공중에서 소모하는 저거 공중에 이거 좋다. 그리고 방패를 등장. 달러 헤이스트 M2 후에 X를 누르면 이거 쓸까 내가 차지 점프를? 이건 확실히 좋은 것 같아. 이거 뭘까요? 런치 공격이 인근의 적을 넉백. 이거 할 수 있고 이거 하자. 업그레이드 됐으니까 스핀 사이클이 업그레이드 됐어. 세모를 꾹 누르면 오케이. 이거 맞습니다. 이제는 원래 있던 것들 그러면 렛츠고. 그래서 승모가 어딨지? 승모가 어디?
Hi, May.
Let me guess, running late?
Nope, I'm actually on my way now. Have you heard from Miles?
No, but his mother said he was coming, so...
Good. I'll be there soon. Bye.
Attention unit, kidnapping reported. Officers needed in Tenderloin. Please copy.
Folks, you've no doubt heard about the riot at Empire State University. But this is not your usual toxic mix of underage drinking, entitled millennials, and hormones run.
부담 없지.
Spider-Man. So my tracker picked up some more people who were at the party and might have gotten, you know.
This is Ethan Albright, a biochem TA. Didn't show up for class. My software picked him up in a photo, but there's other pics from the same location and he's
항상
gone.
너 주변 인물들이
Still our best shot.
문제구나.
I'll try to find the place. Thanks. Philip's photo is my only lead again. I gotta find this location. The picture shows elevated train tracks, like the ones up in East Harlem.
진짜 못 보겠던데. 지금 당장 해야 되는 건가?
Spider-Man. I talked to Carlos. He felt fine until he got to the barbecue. Whatever happened to him kicked in after the Halloween party.
A delayed reaction. That's not good. There could be corrupted walking time bombs all over Manhattan. I think these tracks are in East Harlem. I see elevated train tracks. Those are northeast of ESU.
이거 어디 볼까? 다리 있는데? 어떤 다리?
Trains could mean Harlem.
뭐라고? 센트럴 디스트릭트. 할렘은 어디 있을까? 미드타운, 힐스 키친, 어퍼 웨스트 사이드. 여기다 할렘. 타고 가겠다. 간식탑을 안 열어서 여기서 이동을 하도록 하겠습니다. 고! 지하철 타고 갑니다.
Philip's photo is my only lead again. I gotta find this location. The picture shows elevated train tracks, like the ones up in East Harlem.
Spider-Man, I talked to Carlos. He felt fine until he got to the barbecue. Whatever happened to him kicked in after the Halloween party.
A delayed reaction. That's not good. There could be corrupted walking time bombs all over Manhattan. Looks like there's a bridge at the end of the tracks. Police corruption is frightening. Literally, no one's safe. I'm used to hostile New Yorkers, but this is a whole new level. Good thing I've got Philip on my side. That guy has some impressive skills. If I find the East Harlem elevated train tracks, I can follow them to this location. L train. I think these tracks are in East Harlem.
할렘을 가려면 이쪽 위쪽으로 가서 구역을 뚫어야 합니다. 위로 더 가야겠다. 그리고
I see elevated train tracks. I think this is pretty far north of ESU. I think these tracks are in East Harlem. I think this is pretty far north of ESU. Looks like there's a bridge at the end of the tracks. I see elevated train tracks. Those are northeast of ESU. If I find the East Harlem elevated train tracks, I can follow them to this location. L trains could mean Harlem. Looks like there's a bridge at the end of the tracks. L trains could mean Harlem.
하나 있고 세 개가 있네. 일단 다 뚫고 가겠다.
These aren't the right tracks. I'll try the ones in East Harlem. I think this is pretty far north of ESU. I think these tracks are in East Harlem. I see elevated train tracks. Those are... If I find the East Harlem... L trains could mean Harlem.
하나 더 찾읍시다.
If I find the East Harlem elevated train tracks, I can follow them to this location. Looks like there's a bridge at the end of the tracks. I think this is pretty far north of ESU.
오케이. 에어리어를 모두.
I think these tracks are in East Harlem. I see elevated train tracks. Those are northeast of.
자, 이제 찾아야 하는 게 이쯤인가 보다. 이쯤으로 이동을 해볼까요?
ESU. Looks like there's a bridge at the end of the tracks.
가방. 가방꾼.
L trains could mean Harlem. I think this is pretty far north of ESU. I see elevated train tracks. Those are northeast of ESU. If I find the East Harlem elevated train tracks, I can follow them to this location. I think these tracks are in East Harlem. L trains could mean Harlem. I think these tracks are in East Harlem. If I find the East Harlem elevated train track, looks like there's a bridge at the end of the tracks. These aren't the tracks I'm looking for, but there's another set in East Harlem. I see elevated train tracks. Those are northeast of ESU. I think this is pretty far north of ESU. Looks like there's a bridge at the end of the tracks. L trains could. I think these tracks are in East Harlem. I think this is pretty far north of ESU. If I find the East Harlem elevated train tracks, I see it. Wrong place. I need to go to the tracks in East Harlem. Come on!
아, 저쪽인가 보다. 이쪽인가 보다. 그러면 지금은 여기 있다.
I think these tracks are in East Harlem.
어머, 무식자야? 무식자들이 저는 곳을 내가 망가뜨리고 있네. 그쯤인가 봅니다.
I see elevated train tracks. Those are northeast of ESU. L trains could mean Harlem. Uh-oh. Looks like I might be too late.
네? 네?
Uh-oh. Looks like I might be too late.
늦었다고? 아, 그러네.
This is it. No corrupted students, but it looks like they've been here.
저 사람한테 가라는 거겠지?
What happened?
Bunch of maniacs going wild. They were high or something. Ran off up the street.
Gotta find them before someone gets hurt a lot worse.
어디 갔을까? 빨리 가자.
There they are. Time to end this.
Please, help us!
Can't hurt me. He protects me.
Lee corrupted a lot of people at the Halloween party.
I hate you! I hate you all!
The sooner I get you guys back to normal, the better.
어딨지 또? 여기 좀더
Door's locked. No time to be polite about it. Gotta rip the door down. I think that's it. I was just drinking my latte, thinking about this one time I got mugged. And I saw this big crowd of people, and it's like someone flipped a switch. You should be fine now. Though maybe you should switch to decaf.
완료. 메이 손목 그냥 까먹은 건 아닌데 어쩌다 보니 또 이렇게 됐네요. 파란색 이건 뭐지?
No way! You showed up!
뭐지? 유튜브 스타? 방송에 나오나요?
So you're gonna do it? The screwball challenge?
I don't know what that is.
Well, no one does. That's the best part. Just take a picture of the code on the wall and it starts. Easy peasy. It's to help the needy.
Well, in that case... Got it.
SM! You accepted the challenge! Welcome to my stream! BT Dubs, now that you're on board, the views are racking up like crazy!
카메라가 어딨죠?
Here's how it works. The Matrix barcode you snapped is sending you the GPS coordinates of another Matrix barcode in the area.
This is starting to sound time-consuming. Sorry, but people need my help.
Ooh, funny you should say that, because this is to help the needy. One in particular. The final Matrix barcode will give you the location of a... Wait for it. Kidnapping victim.
뭐라고?
What?
I know! Talk about raising the stakes.
미쳤어 이 여자.
Oh, isn't she telegenic?
뭐라고?
Trapped, helpless. Will she starve? Suffocate? No time to lose. The internet is watching. Ta-da.
안돼.
Dark
미쳤어 이 여자가
fast.
진짜.
She's nuts. But I have to play along.
이거는 방조죄를 넘어서 거의 본인이 납치한 거나 마찬가지인데.
There's the next Matrix barcode. This one isn't going to be so simple.
Scared the hell out of me.
이거 무지야. 여기서 찍어야 되나? 안 되는데? 안 되는데? 위에서 찍어야 될 것 같은데? 어떻게 찍어야 되지? 응?
Got it.
아, 됐다.
Oh, snap! Shout out to my fans. Some of them just joined my stream and joined Spidey.
Yes! Everyone lost their mind.
While we enjoy the action scenes, let me read some messages from my squad. Forever says, "Love you, Screwball. Your stream kept me going while I was in jail."
No.
Fancy Dan says, "I ROFL'd when you pranked J. Jonah Jameson with the pie." So did I, Fancy Dan. So did I. Slim Gads is an old friend of the show who Spidey sent to Rikers. He says, "Can't wait to see you humiliate Spider Freak." Well, the feeling is mutual, Slim Gads. Remember, I don't condone acts of violence, but I will definitely post the crap out of them.
Finally, a real biker.
Too bad, guys. Guess you'll have to go back to the Cinnamon Challenge.
Sorry about that, Spidey. I can't help it if my fans get personally invested. They're passionate. Hashtag blessed.
Did you just say hashtag out loud? That's honestly almost as bad as the kidnapping.
Snapping that code should have sent you the GPS to the next location. You better hurry. Our friend's all alone and, oh, so sad.
택시 열었죠. 팔에도 있는 데가 있지?
There's the other code. Split across 2 buildings. This'll take finesse.
Got it! Now this is totally unofficial, but I'm hearing some of my fans decided to bring you a little care package. I think they're saying you're the bomb. You might want to grab those fast. People could get hurt. Should get you the GPS to our victim. You better save her before our fans get bored. Because in entertainment, boredom is death.
Address isn't far from here. I need to hurry. Cameras everywhere. This is it. Can you hear me? Hold on, I'm gonna rip the door down.
Oh my God, Spider-Man! I can't thank you enough for the millions of clicks I just got! Wow!
Screwball!
I know, right? Ah, you should see the look on your creepy moving eye hole thingies. Oh, look! More of my followers!
Screwball! Put him on your feed!
TLDR, I don't officially condone this.
Then tell them to stop.
Oh! 뭐야? 왜 안 움직여? 왜 안 맞지?
Actually do anything. It was all my fans.
She has a point. Gonna be hard to make anything stick.
For a spider-based hero, I'm really starting to hate the web.
내숙모가 여기니까 이거 타고 가야겠다. 어깨도 빌려주는 거야? 타고난 라이더 트로피를 획득했습니다. 다른 건 안 하고 메이 속모를 찾으러 가죠.
Friends, there's a fine line between being a conspiracy theorist and seeing a clear pattern. I walk that line, and I am confident in perceiving a common thread among these attacks on Oscorp and Norman Osborn by the demons. The motive? It's hard to ascribe motive to lunatics, but I suspect it's no accident that they're striking at both a pillar of our corporate community and the center of our city's government. It's our very way of life that's under assault. As I have always warned, if you've been listening to me, you're ready. If not, I'll pray.
What are you doing here?
그렇게는 안 되지.
We got a fighter.
아빠가 경찰이었잖아. 이렇게 힘없이 당하는 거야? 너 많이
You just
망가졌구나.
made your last mistake, punk. What the?
Does it seriously seriously take this many guys to rob a teenager?
아이언 암은 어떻게 쓰는 거지?
You hurt?
완전 팬이잖아 얘가.
You're Spider-Man. You're the amazing Spider-Man. You're the spectacular Spider-Man.
And a few other choice adjectives Jameson uses. Look, that was really brave. But next time, leave the fighting to the pros.
입이
Okay?
없어.
Okay, but what if there aren't any
입이
around?
없었나?
Well, you can't just go swinging at someone twice your
중국제
size.
같지 않아?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I fight guys stronger than me all the time, but when I do it, I have...
Oh, like that time you fought Ryan on the Brooklyn Bridge? That was so awesome.
Perfect example. If the other guy's bigger, you gotta be quicker. Okay?
Okay, but that's easy for you to say. Sorry, I just can't do what you do.
All right, put him up.
Seriously?
Yeah, come on. First thing, don't let the adrenaline get to you. Breathe slow, breathe deep, relax. Hip square to your opponent. Let them make the first move. Now use your feet, and when they go off balance, look for an opening. Boom.
Like that?
Yeah, that's it. Okay, only this time, just let me have it. Right on the jaw, okay? I can...
Oh, sorry.
No. It's all good. You keep that up and you'll be fine. All right, lesson's over. Gotta go.
Hey, thanks. You know.
Anytime.
I just punched Spider-Man. Shelter should be just ahead.
프레첼이다. 프레첼은
Yo, Miles, what's up?
Bro, you're not gonna believe this. I just met Spider-Man.
What? That's crazy. Hey, did you show him our hacking app?
Oh, man. I totally forgot.
Oh, you sucked. He totally would have bought it off you, and then we'd be, like, famous.
Yeah, I'll show him next time. I gotta go. I promised my mom I wouldn't be late.
All right, cool. Later.
Keep moving, keep moving.
When you say it like that, how would you say it? Tourism's down.
Huh. Hacking app. I wonder if it still works.
뭐야, 이거 카오라야?
Uh-oh.
맛있겠다.
Nice moves.
Fresh fish right in.
Everyone have their IDs out and ready for inspection.
You're kidding me. It's gonna take forever. That drone wasn't watching. Could jump the fence. You just need to isolate the drone signal. Wow, that was too easy. I can't believe Sable systems are unsecured. Maybe I'll send an anonymous tip. Can't be late. Here I go. Think I'll stay clear of those guys.
일단 여기까지 해야겠다. 우선 여기까지 하겠습니다.